Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to do a review on my air fryer. I've been getting a lot of questions about my air fryer on Instagram, so I thought I'd do a review video for you guys today. And this is a Magic Chef. It's 5.6 quart. It's got a really nice size basket, which is what I love about it the most. And today I'm going to show you how to make hash brown pucks in the air fryer. You can call them hash brown patties, but they're crispy and they're delicious, and you can take them on the go. The kids will love them too. I am obsessed with these lately. So it's going to be super easy. We're going to make them out of leftover baked potatoes and with a grater, and yeah, let's get to it. And here is the 5.6 quart basket that I love so much. It's got lots of little holes in it, lots of room for the hot air to get in and cook your potatoes. Lots of room for potatoes. And there's a little knobby thing here so you can take it out. I don't know what you call it, but easy to remove the basket and put it back in. As for the settings, they're really easy to figure out because there's just two knobs. One is for the time and one is for the temperature. So you can go up to 60 minutes. I haven't ever needed to go that far, and it goes up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so we're going to take our regular household grater and our leftover baked potatoes, and we're just going to shred them. It will not work well with raw potatoes. They don't stick together as well for this purpose, and this is just so easy to shred leftover baked potatoes. Now I kind of overcooked these a little bit, so they are going to be a little bit tougher. Just don't make the mistake I did. You want to bake your potatoes so they feel soft. You can kind of squeeze them, but you don't want the skin to be hard. And any potato is fine. I prefer russets or yellows for this purpose. And as you get closer to the end here, you just want to be really careful. Keep your hands flat and just go with smaller strokes so you don't cut yourself. So you're kind of just pressing into the skin in the thicker parts, and then yeah, you want to end it here because otherwise you might shred your fingers. I'm not going to do any spices. I'm just going to keep it plain, but feel free to add spices. You could even add some steamed broccoli if you chop it up really fine, some chopped up spinach. Just make sure you cut it up nice and fine and don't put too much because then your potatoes won't stick together as well. If you've got my recipe book, The Potato Reset, you can use the broccoli tot recipe for this as well, and they're really good. And if you don't have my book, you can actually find that recipe on Impact Magazine's website. They featured it in their summer issue, so I will link that down below. So here we go. Just gonna put that in there. You gotta try not to let it lose its shape as you put it in. I'm not too confident about this one. Nice, stuck together, okay. And the great thing with these is if you shred too many, you can actually freeze them in a freezer bag. And then you have frozen shredded hash browns to use in a pinch. So what we're going to do is, I got it set to 400 already. You could play around with the temperature, but it seems to work pretty good for me. And put it at 400 since the potatoes are already cooked inside, so we just want the outside to get nice and crisp. And I'm going to set it to 10 minutes and then we'll check up on them. And some people are wondering how loud an air fryer is. I don't know if this is picking up the sound correctly, but it's actually not too bad. There's just a little fan at the back that's making a bit of a noise, but this one's actually pretty quiet. I really love this air fryer, and there's only one negative thing I have to say about it. It's very minor, and it could be an operator issue, to be honest, but I fumble a little bit when I go to open it and close it, but it's really not that bad. It's just not as smooth as what I would like. Okay, let's see how these look. 10 minutes. They're pretty crispy looking. I'd like to get them a little more crisp. And I'm just going to leave them there. I'm not going to move them around. I'm not going to flip them or anything. Probably do 5 minutes. Should be good. All right, those are very crispy. Very, very crispy. The basket does get hot, so you want to protect your surface. If you do have a sensitive surface, you might want to have something like this underneath the air fryer as well. All right, let's test these out. Really good. I really want you to get the idea of the crunch here and how satisfying it is. So if you don't like the sound of chewing, plug your ears, mute this, because it will make your ears bleed. It's that good. Making these in the air fryer is so much faster than the George Foreman grill. Sorry, George, but you lost on this one. Another thing I really love doing with my air fryer is to cook fries in here. You can cook them from raw potatoes, cut them into fry shapes. It takes about a half an hour. There are instructions in the booklet. But also my favorite thing to do is take leftover potatoes or even leftover French fries, throw them in here for 5 minutes until they crisp up. And they're so good. It's so good. And you just throw it on a bed of greens and you got yourself a French fry salad. So that's it for today's video. If you'd like to get one of these exact models, I will link the information down below in the description box. And be sure to use the code POTATO for 20% off. Alright, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I know you're jealous of my hash brown pucks. They are pretty darn tasty. I don't blame you. I am the headless woman right now. I am headless. Video this hot.